Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality. Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world. Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late. Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to. Pile of rubbish with you who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make... behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Which one is left? This one. Oh. He's not getting angry at me anymore.
No! Why did you do
is.
that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Fine, I'll go left.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Whoa, 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 I was reading that. You most of all. Just don't do what he says. That's pretty much what I've been doing the whole time. Or not doing, shall I say. Number of slides on this chart. I've restarted the story a few times, I'm not going to lie. Although I've not done any of this yet. It is a Joe game, yeah. Oh, it made me restart it because I kept doing it wrong. I've broken his game a couple of times. He got very angry. Wait, can I click on things? Oh, I'm stuck on. No, nothing to upset him anyhow.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
But I want to go down. I can't. I want to go down the stairs though. Why can I open and shut all the doors? Oh, this was a change of scenery. Hello, anybody home? Oh, I can't shut down.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Nightshark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, But now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Please speak clearly into the receiver.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Oh no, he didn't.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step. Okay, fine, you're not going to do it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You...
Oh.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Wait, what's going on now?
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you
Wait, what?
Is everything all right?
What have I done?
Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong.
Don't
here.
restart,
We can work
okay.
together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time
Wait
to
until it ends
decide.
officially.
Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
This is the 3rd time we're starting it again.
All of his co-workers were gone.
The
What
last
could it
time I
mean?
died.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Stanley has no other option but to go that way. For now.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I probably should have
Standing
actually
now in
gone
this
left because I've been
incredible
this way
room,
every time.
Stanley for the first, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door
Actually,
on
if I
his
go
left.
this way, because I've done all through there, I've done every possibility in there.
And so he detoured
Not
through
been
the
in
maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
No, he didn't. Uh-oh.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office.
No,
he
he
wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
Ah, right, okay. Ah, all the doors are shut.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my
Wow.
mistake.
I told you it was to the right. Should have listened to Stanley.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking?
Because Stanley said so.
It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down, right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
He's gaslighting you, yeah. Guessing I can't go past the car.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
I can see.
Okay. We just have to get back to, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. This time,
really?
Suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Let's go again. Right, I've done all the ways to the right now. I've got to go there.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I just got a trophy already for clicking on so many doors.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Right, I'm not going through either of those. He's confused. Yeah, he is. I've confused him. I'm good at that. That's got to go back to where I was, surely. No, maybe not. What is this office?
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before.
Hey, ran in a circle.
Do we need to restart the game again?
No, we don't.
Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
I was enjoying that.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh no, there's no doors.
It's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Wait, what? Back in here?
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
Wow. What else if I just walk back over it? No, nothing. Okay, wasn't supposed to do that.
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Cool.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley?
Nope.
Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Hey!
Congratulations!
I win!
You put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
Whoa, I put in
Some
lots of
people
work.
win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Again? The Stanley Parable Adventure
All right,
line.
I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
What happens if I just walk off the line? No, nothing. Wait, this isn't the way. It's this way. Oh, okay, there's still no doors in
I'm
here.
down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Wait, why was the line got a trademark? Yeah, it doesn't go anywhere. Oh wait, let's go this way. No, can't. Gotta follow the line for a minute, apparently. Let's climb the boxes. Can't let me climb them. Oh, I only got up to there.
You see,
Hey!
the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction.
The line
Onward,
has a
Stanley,
trademark.
to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay, now if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Oh yeah, some music. Ah, perfect. I mean, it's very loud, but perfect. What? Can't walk up there? Up the stairs. Yes, perfect view. Oh, apparently we have to go up round the chair. Can't even go around it. Wait, what? Oh, I'm gonna follow the line. Up on the ceiling, round the ceiling, round the perfect. Oh, up on the ceiling. Can't really follow the instructions. Wait, I can't get under there. That's not fair. What's going on with this light? I don't want to go in there. I think he's just giving out negs, he knows I'm going the wrong way. play some music instead. Shut the door. Yeah, I think he has given up. He's had enough. Oh, the song. Yeah. Wait, there was other ways to go. Wait, what? Oh no, it's confusing me. What's going on here? What's going on? What is going on? I've got lost. Right, I was following this one. Oh wait, no, my full goes back. Okay. Right. That was the one that goes on there, but I don't want to follow that. Wait, you can only see it from this side? I'm gonna follow this line.
Wait, cut the music. Go back and look at that fern.
Wait, what? Ah! You told me to follow a line.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No.
Maybe I should have gone and looked.
You do know we're looking for the Stanley parable, right? The story is Stanley. This fern will be very important.
Yes, I'm glad it
in
ended.
The story. Make sure you study it closely and
study
remember
it
carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Okay. Have I studied it for long enough yet? I'm guessing so. Wait, there's another line. Let's follow this one. Oh, this is back where it originally started. Ah. Right, better follow this one. Wait, what? We're back here.
Oh, no, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been
So
through...
quiet, it really is.
I can't take this anymore, to hell with it.
It's so loud when that music started. Oh, to restart it again.
You know what, Stanley?
Oh,
I
fine
say
then.
forget
Shut the door in my
adventure
face.
line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. This all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Nope. I guess I gotta go that way because there's no other way.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley
really?
forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be?
we've literally gone round in
Go
squares.
wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it. Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or
The
monitor
line is
rooms.
back.
Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Have you been to a basement yet where there's a baby? Oh, do you mean the one where you have to press a button, otherwise it crawls into fire? If so, then yes.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is
Yeah, I've done that. I let it crawl
How
into the
important
fire.
We mustn't squander the opportunity.
He got very
in
angry.
Fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere.
Just walk in circles.
Which
Wait,
means
let's walk
that
the wrong way
somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Wait, can I go in the left one? Ah. Disappointing. The confusion ending.
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this.
Wait,
I won't
Stanley
restart the
dies.
game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped. Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you...
What was that all about? Oh no, it's the start. And
All
now
of his
he's...
co-workers
Oh no,
were
he
gone.
is still there.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
He did just reset the story, yeah. Even though he was refusing to.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Fine, I'll go left. I've not been this way yet. Must try every door. Oh wait, I did go this way once, didn't I? So I was in here.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office,
Blah, blah, blah,
hoping
blah.
he might find an answer there.
Oh, I can go down now!
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his
Yeah.
boss's office.
It's interesting that I couldn't go down earlier though. Wait, what's under the stairs? Nothing, apparently.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all.
Ooh, give me some cold
None of it
drinks.
made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming!
Go around in circles.
He yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment and my wife and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
I am okay. It did, in more ways than one.
Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am
Nobody
I?
can hear.
And everything went black.
Again.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Don't restart. Oh, you did.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I noted the words that start this story off by art soon.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss. Coming to a staircase,
Wait, that was the
Stanley
only
walked
way
upstairs to his boss's
down
office.
Yeah, it was. Okay, we'll go up. Sorry, narrator. Went the wrong way. Oh, it's open now. What? Executive bathroom. Go that way in a second. Oh, and this is open. Oh.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
I want to play the
Shocked,
piano.
unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845.
Ah, yes, that's extra
But
secret.
of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
But if he could never possibly know that, then it could be anything.
2845.
5, 8, 2, 4. Just giving up telling me now.
Forgot, but it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself.
Ah,
and
okay.
Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
Yeah, I got this. Wait, whoops, can I still press it? No, I can't. Oh, I can. Oh, it does nothing now. Where this is a dark room. Oh, wait, does this actually go somewhere? I cannot see a thing. Where am I? Oh, I see lights. Wait, I feel like this does actually go somewhere. It does. Let's just reverse down it. Oh, or maybe not, it just doesn't go very far. Okay. Oh! Is this death? Oh no. Lethal Company, yeah, it actually is. Maybe this is where they got the ideas from. Can I go up? Oh, I actually can't. Oh, okay, or not.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, no way can I actually go back up. Oh,
Whoops.
no.
Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office?
Why did he
That's a
do that?
great
Yes.
question. I just can't wait to find out.
No, neither can I. I'm guessing he's not going to say anything else.
Here we are, Stanley.
Oh.
It's your boss's office.
Yes.
Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling
I
that
love
you
the
have.
sarcasm.
An incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow. I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
I'm guessing he wants me to go back downstairs. Just put another code in, just in case. I like how it's lit back up now. He's so sassy, he is, yeah. Well, let's still going back down there.
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
Oh, at least it goes quicker now.
Surely this time
Hey.
Stanley will walk forward into the spooky corridor, won't he?
Oh, I don't know. That's an invitation to go back up, I think.
Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No. It's time once again to go back up in the elevator. I can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The suspense is killing me.
Yeah, me. Oh, it's this way. Oh, it's over here, apparently. I wonder if the boss's office is still here. Oh,
Oh my god. It's the boss's office.
see ya.
This absolutely changes
You have to
everything
try
for me.
these things.
Give me a time out here for a minute while I process this.
Yes, I did a me thing, and he's sassy with me. Please hold. I can't even skip it.
Okay, I'm ready.
Good.
I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No! No, wait! No! I need more time to
Oh
process.
no. I feel like this is payback for doing the same bit over and over.
All right.
First game
I have
such total
fully come to terms with it.
disruption. Yeah.
I have made space in my worldview for this astonishing
I need
new
more of these
reality.
games.
As before, I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master
Anyone to
Stanley.
have had it before. Yeah, he gets very angry. I still feel like there should be a special code to put in here to unlock a trophy or something. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. No, apparently not. Right, let's try again.
Of course. Going back down in the elevator.
Of course.
How did I not anticipate it? I
Yeah.
mean, sure, now
Did
it's
you not
obvious,
anticipate
but you
it?
have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before. I had no frame of reference to even anticipate it. That's just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is. A breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive.
Don't make me do it again. Oh, he's not saying anything this time. That means gotta do it once more. No, I think he's given up now.
You know what? I've just thought of something. Hold on, let's stop for a moment. Don't you realize? It's the anticipation, Stanley. You and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator. But the suspense, the agony of waiting and anticipating and having to guess, that's the real thrill. Oh, I simply don't want to let that feeling go. It's so precious, so fleeting. Why don't we take this elevator ride nice and slow?
Oh, no.
There we go.
Really?
Isn't this so much more exciting? You know, Stanley,
Literally
it
punishing
seems
me.
like nowadays the only thing that audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible. They want big, explosive moments flung right in their faces from the very moment that things get started. But where's the tension? Where's the trust in the audience to build a slow and nuanced appreciation for the story, the characters? Why aren't we given time to imagine the surprises, to have to think and to anticipate, and then to marvel at the eventual reveal? This is storytelling, Stanley. What you and I are doing right now. This is the most exciting narrative to be developed in years. And it's really all because of you. You're the one who took this bold step of revisiting the exact same locations over and over. Truly, I mean it. This is unique and different. It's not like anything else out there. You see, I want stories that surprise me, Stanley. I want to have to think. I want to be engaged and not pandered to. We're being fed such unimaginative drivel all the time, and we all know it, which is why we're so starved for content that makes us feel sharp and vital and alive. That's why people like you so much, Stanley, because you're not afraid to spit in the face of tradition. You're a role model, you know? People look up to you. Which is why, though I didn't know when to spring this on you, but, well, I've gathered a little press conference for you, so that you can talk about your work and your storytelling and your life. Yes, I know you're not much for the public eye, but I thought it would especially mean a lot to the people who have been following you from the beginning. They really look up to you, Stanley.
Oh, I see the top.
I don't know if you realize the impact you have on them.
He really is trapping me, yeah.
This is the kind of gesture that might leave a tremendous impact on them for the better. Oh, good, we're here.
I found a new thing to do.
Okay, the room where we're holding
No!
this conference
He's trapped me out of
the
it.
corner here somewhere.
So you're not pressing that button again. I feel like this is a trap as well.
Ah, yes, here it is,
Stage
just through
door.
this door.
Really? Really? Oh, can't shut it.
All right, are you ready? I've told them you're going to speak a little bit about the nature of surprise in storytelling and what it means to craft a truly unpredictable narrative. Oh, don't worry, you'll do great. Just be yourself and speak from the heart. I'm really proud of you, Stanley. Okay, it looks like they're ready for you. Go get them.
Your boss. Oh, all these people. Oh, I can't look off this yet. Oh no! Yeah, I thought it might be a trap.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Back here again.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, new content. I wonder what could be in there.
Oh, new
trap for a
content? What does that mean, new content?
It means it's new content. This is literally just a cage. Oh, it moves, okay. Wait, it's a roller coaster! Oh. Oh, still on it. Where are we going?
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe
I
content.
want to go around there. I unlocked an ending you haven't seen. Oh no, spoilers. It's probably just that Stanley dies or something.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Is it going to go anywhere?
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... Oh, there we go. All right, finally,
Apparently we
at
are.
long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it. I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if them... Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley. All right, let's see it.
The jump circle.
The jump circle?
Wait, I unlocked jump? Oh wait, jump's remaining. Am I supposed to be using them all? Apparently, because I can only use them there. Okay. I feel like it's just going to tell me that I used them all and that's it. Yeah, I think that literally is all that was. If that is the only place you can jump, they literally made
is
the
that
game
it?
so you can just jump
Surely
there.
that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
It actually is all. What's in this corner? Nope. Can I go back in this one? Nope. Give me more jumps.
Goodness. Another elevator.
Oh,
Stanley,
still going up,
I
but-
have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And if... Oh, wait. There's more. Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Just a random chair.
That's it?
Thank you for
Oh,
enjoying
you've got
this.
to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's trophies, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test trophy, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to
No,
what the Stanley
again.
Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
I'm not sure I get a choice. Oh. It's different.
Psst! Stanley! Come over here! In the vent! I want to show you something!
Do I do it? I feel like if I don't do it.
You don't want to see the cool surprise I made for you? Well, fine. You're a dork anyway, so who cares?
Wow. Yeah, if I go near that door's gonna shut. Let's do it.
Oh, never mind.
I feel like
You're
it's a
not
trap.
a dork.
He changed his mind. Wait, why can't I stand up in that bit? Oh yeah, that's gonna go well. Oh, it actually did. Okay.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find
It
it.
did go off once,
Just
yeah.
our little secret. Take a look.
What is this?
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
This probably means something to somebody who's played the original game. He's advertising. Yeah. I have to play the
You see,
original game
Stanley,
now.
doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap PlayStation port? Remember back in October of 2013, when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
It's like I'm going to a museum. Wait, I was there. He specifically targeting you because you're on a PS4. No, you meant. Yeah. No way you'd make a match, yeah. Smile because it happened. I haven't finished it yet. What's this? Oh, what else we got? Oh, I can't even sit on the bench. What is going on?
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games
IGF
end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3. It was all of them. And now, it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
An hour of elevator content. Wait, we can go down here? Or up here? No, let's go downstairs. Ah. Memory zone maintenance. What's the point in having these stairs here? Fire. Oh.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. All they had to do was transport it in pristine condition along to the PlayStation. Boom, done. And they couldn't even do that. Couldn't resist the urge to go meddling with a beloved franchise.
Wait, door open, but I can't get through it. The serious room. I want to go in the serious room. Wait, the door opened to back here.
These were simpler times, Stanley.
Hey!
But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before.
That's because this is
What's
the maintenance
this? What's
zone.
down here? Oh no, oh God, no, Stanley. It's a collection of reviews from Pressurized Gas, the extremely popular online storefront for computer games. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Yeah.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
So annoying, still here.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did, but maybe it wasn't. Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
I think so, yeah. The new content level. I think it's still doing the same thing. Oh, where are we even going now? Up down here.
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Yay, a skip button. Why can I just walk right the way around?
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant dronings... Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary... Well, there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all...
You mean like that?
Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know it's... Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours.
12 hours.
You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer, and my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley,
well,
the
I think
door
maybe
is
we should
gone.
press
It's
it again.
completely... Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time, just sitting here, not a single person to speak with. And you'd think... Oh, hello, it's you. You're here again. Welcome.
It's me, I'm here again.
I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had...
Shut up. Oh, is he dead? Oh, I guess we just skip to find out. Oh, what's going on? The clocks fell off the wall. I went too far? Oh no. I mean, the beeping is pretty annoying. I guess we should skip a bit further.
But they didn't understand.
Oh,
the
no,
game
he's still here,
was
it's
never
fine.
meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs-down review
on about
and
the
make
reviews
all
again.
of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability. It's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the world. As though there were no consequences for a lack of cohesion in one's assessment of others. But of course, absolutely anyone can leave a review. So here's what we get. We get these demands that seek everything and are accountable to nothing. We get a world where someone will say, oh, there should be a skip button. You should be able to freeze Stanley in place while the narrator sits there forever and ever. We want all of this in the new Stanley Parable. We demand it. And then, because it was said, because it was spoken, now it simply has to happen. The most immediate desire.
What's going on? Oh, he shut up again.
The end is never the end, 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 is never the end.
I think it's never the end.
End is never the end, 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 is never.
Oh, now it's silent again. Oh. What's going on here? Oh. I see the light. There's trees growing in here. How am I still alive? Oh, did they all die? How far forward is the skip button going? Oh, wait, can I escape? I can escape. Ah, let's escape. Please tell me this is going to do something. I haven't got to walk all the way back over there. Hey. Don't go back to the start. Nah. Oh, the phone's ringing. Wait, does this game save? Oh, I'm guessing it does.